get beside myself, I remind myself.
It's week 11 of the NFL.
And the spotlight falls on Devin Witherspoon, who's had quarterbacks numbers all season, coming down with 7 picks.
It's the Seahawks and the Eagles, and it's coming up next on EA Sports.
It is time for football as we welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen up here in the booth. Should be a good matchup here, Greg. A couple of playoff teams a year ago that are hoping to take that ultimate step and get to the Super Bowl this season.
And oftentimes that's the most difficult step, right? You go from being a perennial playoff contender. That's great. But now, how many of these teams can now say, okay, not only are we in the playoffs year in and year out, but we are a legitimate Super Bowl contender in any given season? That is easier said than done, but I think these two teams today both find themselves at the end of the year in that mix.
So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So the Philadelphia offense set to take over for the first time, and leading them out, their quarterback. It's Jalen Hurts.
You know, what's funny about the NFL, Mike, is you expect to come out and have your A game each and every week. And certainly that's ideal, but can you win when you don't have your best stuff? And I think that's what we saw from this quarterback last week. The best thing he did was just continue to battle, continue to make just enough plays, even though he had some struggles. But the biggest thing is, while he continues to improve, what a confidence boost for this entire team, knowing that even if their quarterback doesn't have his best stuff, they can still play winning football. Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And they'll get about... one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
On third down, it's Hurts. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. Hurts finding Smith and an eagle. First down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Hurts going to hold on to this one. Strong. A terrific run there, all the way down to the 30-yard line.
I think this is something we're going to continue to see today, Mike, as this game goes along. They're going to make the defense make a decision. Do you want to account for the running back, or do you want to account for the quarterback? In this case, they choose the running back, and the quarterback makes them pay by picking up the first down.
Hurts looking to throw on first down. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. A peek at his receiving numbers from a week ago, part of the offensive performance that led them to victory. They'll come up here on second down and 5. Hurts will work here from the pistol. Open man left side is Brown. He's got it. About 19 yards on that one. They're in business. It's first and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
They'll try zone read on first and goal. And he will power his way into the end zone. Jalen Hurts Touchdown, Philadelphia. Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles will take a 7-0 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. A safe kick taken at the 5. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. Here comes the Seattle offense to take over for the first time. And taking the snaps, a quarterback now in his 3rd year in the league.
Here we have a guy, Mike, just really coming off a tremendous outing last week. It seemed like everything was working for him in that win. The early rhythm he was able to establish, he rode that to the final whistle. They had an answer for everything the defense threw at him, and if he continues to stay one step ahead and continues to protect the ball at this rate, this is going to be a hard group to beat.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes. Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, pitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
Looking middle there, but it's incomplete. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. They'll try and run it with Walker. And he will have the Seahawks first down. I do believe gets it by about a yard on 3rd and 3. Now they'll set up to throw. He's going to run it.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Straight ahead, it's Walker. And he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down. Keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And he will have the Seahawks first down. They're able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on 3rd and a yard. It'll be 1st and goal when... Chance now to match that opening touchdown. It is 1st and goal. Here's Walker. He's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8-yard line.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
They'll go with him again. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it is third down.
The idea here on second down is in the event you're unable to score, at least put yourself in a third and manageable goal-to-go situation. But now after taking a loss, it really changes their approach here. And I think on third and goal now, they got to put this ball in the air.
Throwing here on third and goal. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Hit by the rookie out of Ohio State.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Like, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Man in motion is Smith. On first down, it's Hurts. Left side, it's caught by Brown. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. Now we'll get a pause here. An injured player, and it's A.J. Brown, who was hurt on that last play. Here's Barkley. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Second down and 3.
No touch it. No touch it. No touch.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Open man downfield is Smith. And he's in. Devontae Smith. Down Eagles. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles move out on top, 14-0. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. The return starts from the 5. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Seahawks offense ready for their second possession. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with first and 10. He'll look deep, left sideline. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Potentially very big call here. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far. And it draws the flag. He'll look to throw. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down. He'll drop to throw. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And he will score. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Seattle. For quarterbacks, there are so many stats we use to measure a good season. This is one of them. 30 touchdowns. That was number 30 on the year. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. 1st and 10.
Great, set. No touch, set. No touch.
A pistol snap back to Hurts. This one into the hands of Brown.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
No touch,
They motion a receiver right. Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's out of bounds, but they're going to spot this inside the 25. It is a big play for the Eagles. It's a gain of 43 yards.
No touch, set.
Man in motion is Brown.
No touch.
Again, Hurts. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. He was trying to find Saquon Barkley coming out of the backfield. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
Great.
Hurts will try it again. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
2 minutes remain here in this 1st half. We'll come back to Philadelphia right after this.
No touch, set. No touch, set. No touch.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Elliott on now for the PAT. He's got it. And the Eagles will take a 21-7 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. Now an opening past the 30. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Seahawks offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. Spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Seahawks. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10.
No touch it. No touch it. No touch.
To throw is Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
No touch it. No touch.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's to the left side and taken in by Smith.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
No touch it. No touch.
3rd and short, and Hurts will throw. He's got his man, right side, it's complete.
What that play call tells me is that play caller made up his mind. We're on 3rd and inches. If we don't get it, we're going for it on 4th down. So he really treated that 3rd down like 2nd down. They work the outside part of the field, simple pitch and catch. It's a nice pickup.
The throw on the run is complete.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
Hurts again. Right back to Brown. He's got it again. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. And in motion is Smith. To the air again. Hurts. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the 2nd quarter.
In trouble, and down he goes.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this 1st half. Here's Jake Elliott now to try the field goal. This officially a 58-yard attempt. And that is no good. He missed it. So we've reached halftime here in South. And instead, why don't we get right back to it as we'll get ready for the 3rd quarter. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the 2nd half is underway. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Seahawks offense and Kenneth Walker ready to take over once more. He is the NFL leader in rushing to this point in the season, so he's hoping to put together a solid 2nd half to try to take home the title. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Here's a 2nd and 6. Back to throw. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
On play action, here's Hurts. His throw left side is complete. 13 yards on the catch there. 1st down, Philadelphia.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs. Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
A pass caught by Saquon. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down. Hurts will work here from the pistol. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway.
Really nice start for this defense here early through the first quarter. 2 different players each recording a sack. Offensive line's going to have to get together on the sideline with their coach and identify where's the weakness in our protection. How can we get extra bodies and extra attention? Because we still got a long way to go in this one.
And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles. Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. There's DK Metcalf, and the Seahawks offense set for their next drive. And he was unguardable in the first half. You see the numbers as they try to add to those here in the 3rd quarter. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
Now they'll set up to throw. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. Now, following that sack, we have a player who was injured. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll look to throw. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And that is incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Hey!
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That'll be taken in by Barkley. And mark him down up beyond the 30.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the 2nd half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer.
And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Now it's Hurts. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
He'll try to run here with Barkley. Trying to get to the edge. He will not get there. As a matter of fact, he was taken down behind the line. And that brings up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
And no chance to down this one. It carries deep into the end zone for a touchback. Out comes the Seattle offense as they get ready for their next possession. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. The throw left side taken in by Pope. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the half.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. They are cooking to begin this drive. This play going for 30 yards. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's got it inside the 5. And he's going to be taken down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And he will not get to the goal line. In fact, he may have come back a little bit, and now it is third and goal. He'll drop to throw. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. And the Eagles are going to have it here as they'll start from their own 7.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6.
Great, set.
Once again, it's Barkley. A good push from the defense. They get him down back at his own 10.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down. A pistol snap back to Hurts. Now he'll run it. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line.
We've seen this quarterback have some effective plays with his legs all game today, Mike. He knows when to stay in there and look to pass, but he also knows when it's time to tuck it and go, and he's able to pick up good yardage there.
And in motion is Brown. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. That one caught by Smith. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now. And a 1st down to boot.
Down should all but do it, Mike. With only 1 remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation, and we're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
Here's a handoff to Barkley. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming.
It's 3rd and 7.
They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. A hit, and he has lost the football. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession. Now Seattle will use the final timeout. Clock shows 50 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Eagles and add on to their lead. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. This one complete downfield to Walker. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield. So it's a win here for the Eagles. And it was their defense that...